It's week 6 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Packers' superstar linebacker, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Packers and the 49ers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get...
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last two games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Charles Haley, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Jennings. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Joe Montana on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. take it at the 37. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Complete. It's Johnson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Rodgers. Robinson's got it. And he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he is going to have a Packers first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-0. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Muscles him off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll take this to the 46. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2000.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Randy Moss, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Now back to throw. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Rodgers' throw complete there to Johnson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The kick by Crosby is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. Now 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll look to throw again. Ertz has it left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. On play action, now Rodgers. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. In motion right, one of the tight ends. On the handoff, it's Hurst. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Rodgers going to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fast footwork by Sanders. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. They'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They run it with Hurst. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown! George Kittle from 4 yards out. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This is caught by Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. To throw is Rodgers. Johnson's got it complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Rodgers to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. 2nd and 4. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Now Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Jones running left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Ben Mason, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side, caught by T.O. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Back to throw again. This one caught by Terrell Owens. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw again. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Oh, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So the legend Joe Montana and this offense down by 10. A minute 53 remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. They come up now on 2nd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Green Bay, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.